These are the 5 mistakes new preppers make. My name is Andrew with SHTF Honey Badger, and let's jump into it today. The first mistake we often see people doing is buying food without trying it. Buying up that bucket of freeze-dried food because it's on sale seems great right up until you realize you picked up the wrong brand and you may have well just dropped your hard-earned money on a glorified bucket of dog food, if the dog will even eat it. We always recommend buying a small amount of any food you're considering stocking up on and giving it a try beforehand. By doing that, you are ensuring you won't be miserably trying to choke down barely edible food if shit hits the fan. Again, don't make that mistake. Always try any food before you buy it in bulk, and if it's a food you can't find in smaller servings, chances are it probably isn't even worth considering. Overestimating your capability and the capabilities of your prep is the second major mistake many new preppers often make. Be realistic with yourself about what your capabilities are and where you are along your journey to preparedness. Overestimating your capability will have disastrous results by giving you a false sense of readiness. This will leave you woefully unprepared when danger does actually come knocking at the door. Don't hesitate to put your pride aside, admit what you don't know, and get yourself some training. And most importantly, when it comes to your physical preps, it's always better to underestimate your preps. By doing that, the worst thing you'll end up dealing with is a surplus instead of having made the mistake of overestimating them and leaving you potentially struggling for your life. The third major mistake we see people falling into is the trap of panic buying. The time to buy is when the shelves are full. If you're trying to buy stuff when the shelves are empty, it might already be too late. Buying when the panic buying is going on will inevitably cause you to struggle to find what you need, and you will end up paying a lot more than what you would have during normal times. Remember, don't give in to the fear mongering when the hordes are buying up every roll of toilet paper in sight at ridiculous prices. Have your preps already in place and avoid the panic buying. Real quick here, if you like what you're hearing so far, or if you made a mistake like one of these listed here yourself, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Buying things that are tactical or military grade or saying survival is the fourth mistake. We've all made this in the prepper community at some point. When you see that label on a nice shiny item, it's easy to fall into thinking that if it's military grade or tactical, it's built to the highest quality and a great item for me. In reality, saying that is nothing more than a marketing term, and the products are usually cheap-made knockoffs of a better quality item. Keep in mind, the military-grade items are made by the cheapest bidder. The fifth and biggest mistake a new prepper can make is thinking you can go it alone when shit hits the fan. No matter how well-equipped you are or how much training you have, you can only get so far on your own. Every person you bring into the prepper community that you're building can bring a new skill set and a unique viewpoint on how to fix any issues with them. Another advantage to building up that community is that prepping can be tedious at times, and having a group you're working with to keep track and keep you motivated is going to be a great asset. So remember, work on building that community around you, and it's going to be one of the biggest force multipliers you can have as shit hits the fan. Thanks for listening to our list. If we missed anything, please drop it down in the comments below.